Friedrich Nietzsche was a German philosopher born in 1844. He lived during a time of great change in Europe, and his ideas challenged many of the traditional beliefs of his day. Nietzsche's writings often explore deep questions about life, morality, and struggle, making him a significant figure in philosophy. He stood out for his bold ideas, questioning accepted truths and encouraging people to think for themselves. At the heart of Nietzsche's philosophy is the concept of individuality. He believed that each person has the potential to create their own values and meaning in life, rather than simply accepting what society dictates. This revolutionary idea encourages us to confront our inner battles. Nietzsche famously declared that God is dead, a phrase that illustrates the shift away from religious beliefs that used to guide people's lives. Without these traditional structures, individuals face a profound struggle to find purpose and motivation on their own. Nietzsche viewed life as a constant conflict, both external and internal. He emphasized that every person faces challenges within themselves, including doubt, fear, and the pressure to conform to societal expectations. In his works, he often wrote about the importance of overcoming these inner conflicts. He believed that true strength comes from facing these struggles head-on and using them as a source of growth. Through the lens of Nietzsche's philosophy, we can understand our own silent wars. His thought encourages us to embrace our individuality, recognize our internal battles, and find the courage to fight for our true selves. This is not just a call to action, it's an invitation to explore the quiet yet profound journey within us all. Building on Nietzsche's emphasis on individuality, we come to one of his most compelling concepts, the will to power. This idea goes beyond mere survival instincts. It encompasses a deeper drive that fuels our desire to grow, improve, and assert ourselves in the world. Nietzsche believed that this urge is fundamental to human nature. While many might think of survival as simply existing, he argued that true life involves striving for more knowledge, more strength, and more fulfillment. The will to power signifies not just ambition but a quest for excellence and mastery over oneself and one's circumstances. Imagine it as an inner force that pushes us to overcome obstacles and seek out challenges. This drive encourages people to push their limits, whether in academics, sports, or personal relationships. It's about becoming better versions of ourselves and not settling for mediocrity. Nietzsche argued that when we harness this will, we can transform our struggles into opportunities for growth. For example, facing fears or navigating difficult situations can spark creativity and resilience. When we engage with our inner battles, we can discover new strengths we didn't know we had. However, the will to power is not just about individual achievements, it also contributes to how we interact with others. It influences our relationships, ambitions, and even our societies. The struggle to assert one's will can lead to conflict but can also foster collaboration and innovation. In exploring the will to power, we begin to understand the silent war within us, a battle that can ultimately lead to personal empowerment and a richer, more meaningful life. By embracing this drive, we can navigate our internal conflicts and emerge stronger. As we delve deeper into Nietzsche's philosophy, we uncover the reality of inner conflict, a universal experience that many of us face. These internal battles often manifest as self-doubt, fear, and a powerful desire for acceptance. For instance, when pursuing a goal or following a passion, individuals may encounter nagging feelings of inadequacy, questioning whether they are good enough to succeed. This self-doubt can be paralyzing and may prevent one from taking the necessary steps toward personal growth. Fear is another significant aspect of our inner conflicts. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of the unknown can hold us back from exploring new opportunities. Nietzsche recognized that confronting these fears is essential for development. He would argue that embracing discomfort and uncertainty is part of the journey toward asserting one's individuality and achieving greatness. The desire for acceptance also weighs heavily on many people. Society often sets standards that can feel overwhelming, making individuals feel pressured to fit in or conform. This struggle for external validation can lead to a disconnect from one's true self. Nietzsche believed that overcoming this desire for acceptance is crucial for personal freedom. He encouraged people to break free from societal constraints and trust their instincts instead. By understanding these inner conflicts through Nietzsche's lens, we can better navigate our silent wars. Acknowledging self-doubt, fear, and the craving for acceptance allows us to confront them head-on. Through this confrontation, we can find clarity, build resilience, and ultimately transform these struggles into stepping stones toward a more authentic and empowered self. Embracing our inner battles is not merely an obstacle, it is a vital part of the journey toward becoming who we truly are. As we continue to explore Nietzsche's philosophy, we must address the role of suffering in personal growth. For Nietzsche, suffering is not merely a negative experience to be avoided, rather, it is an essential component of life that shapes character and fosters strength. He believed that through suffering, individuals can gain valuable insights about themselves and their place in the world. When faced with challenges and hardships, many people instinctively shy away from discomfort. However, Nietzsche argued that this avoidance can prevent personal development. Instead, he advocated for embracing suffering as a teacher. When we confront our pain and struggles, we often discover layers of resilience and strength we never knew existed. This transformative process can lead to greater self-awareness and a clearer understanding of our desires and goals. Consider an athlete training for a competition. The physical challenges they face, including exhaustion and discomfort, ultimately lead to improved performance. Similarly, in life, the struggles we endure can refine our abilities and fortify our spirit. Nietzsche emphasized that this journey through suffering enables us to become more authentic versions of ourselves. Moreover, suffering can also create deeper connections with others. When we share our struggles, we often find common ground with those around us, fostering empathy and understanding. By recognizing that everyone faces their own battles, we cultivate compassion and solidarity. In embracing suffering as part of the human experience, we align ourselves with Nietzsche's call to live deeply and authentically. Ultimately, it is through these experiences that we learn to navigate our silent war within, emerging on the other side with newfound strength and clarity about who we are meant to be. In Nietzsche's philosophy, overcoming adversity is a vital step toward discovering and becoming who you truly are. Every individual faces internal struggles, whether they stem from self-doubt, anxiety, or fear of failure. These challenges can feel overwhelming, often making us question our capabilities and worth. However, Nietzsche believed that by confronting these fears head-on, we unlock our potential and strengthen our character. When we face adversity, it serves as a powerful catalyst for growth. Picture someone standing at the edge of a diving board, hesitant to leap into the water below. That moment of fear represents an internal struggle. However, once they take that leap, they may feel a rush of exhilaration and accomplishment. This analogy reflects how embracing challenges can lead to life-changing insights about ourselves. Nietzsche emphasized that true empowerment comes from engaging with our fears rather than avoiding them. Each time we confront an obstacle, be it tackling a difficult conversation or pursuing a dream, we build resilience and confidence. These experiences teach us not only about our strengths but also about our values and priorities in life. Furthermore, the journey of overcoming adversity often leads to greater self-awareness. We learn what matters most to us and what we need to thrive. As we confront our struggles, we discover new facets of ourselves, qualities we may have overlooked begin to shine through. In essence, every challenge faced is an opportunity for transformation. By embracing the process of overcoming adversity, we align ourselves with Nietzsche's vision of becoming who we are meant to be, a journey filled with growth, strength, and authenticity on the path toward personal fulfillment. As we delve further into Nietzsche's philosophy, we must consider the crucial role of individuality. Nietzsche advocated for embracing our uniqueness and rejecting societal norms that often dictate how we should think or behave. He believed that true fulfillment comes from realizing our authentic selves rather than conforming to external expectations. This process can feel like a silent war within, one where individuals grapple with the tension between societal pressures and their own identities. In a world filled with competing ideas and ideals, it can be easy to lose sight of who we are. Society often imposes standards about success, happiness, and worth that may not align with our personal values or dreams. Nietzsche argued that this conflict between the self and society is what creates inner turmoil. By following the crowd, we risk suppressing our true desires and potential, leading to dissatisfaction or mediocrity. Embracing individuality requires courage, the courage to stand apart from the crowd and pursue our unique paths. This journey is not without its challenges. It often means facing criticism or misunderstanding from those around us. However, Nietzsche believed that those who dare to break free from societal constraints unlock profound personal growth. Each step taken toward authenticity strengthens our character and helps us navigate the silent war within. Moreover, embracing individuality fosters creativity and innovation. When individuals feel empowered to express their true selves, they contribute original ideas and perspectives that enrich society as a whole. Ultimately, by prioritizing our uniqueness over conformity, we align ourselves with Nietzsche's vision of becoming who we truly are, a journey filled with discovery, purpose, and meaningful connections with others who resonate with our authentic selves. One of Nietzsche's most thought-provoking concepts is the idea of eternal recurrence. This notion challenges individuals to consider their lives in a profound way. What if you had to relive your life, in its entirety, over and over again for eternity? This thought experiment forces us to reflect on our choices, actions, and the ways we live each day. If we had to experience our life repeatedly, would we make different decisions? Would we pursue our passions with greater urgency, or would we continue down paths that don't fulfill us? Eternal recurrence invites us to examine whether we are living authentically and fully. It encourages us to embrace each moment, treating our experiences as valuable opportunities. Nietzsche believed that by adopting this mindset, we can transform ordinary life into something extraordinary. Rather than seeing life as simply a series of events leading to an uncertain future, we can view it as a continuous cycle of moments worthy of celebration. Moreover, this concept aligns with Nietzsche's belief in the importance of individuality. If you knew you would repeatedly experience your life exactly as it is now, it might inspire you to shed societal expectations and instead follow your true desires. The fear of monotony can shift into a motivation for meaningful action. Ultimately, the idea of eternal recurrence serves as both a challenge and an inspiration. It prompts us to reflect deeply on what it means to live well and authentically. By embracing the notion that every moment counts, each joy and each struggle, we are encouraged to engage fully in our lives. This perspective not only enhances our self-awareness but also deepens our commitment to becoming who we truly are amidst the silent wars within us. Incorporating Nietzsche's ideas into daily life can lead to profound personal growth and self-discovery. One practical way to start is through mindfulness practices. By taking time each day to be present, whether through meditation or simply pausing to reflect on your thoughts and feelings, you can cultivate a deeper awareness of your inner struggles. This awareness helps you confront self-doubt, fear, and societal pressures, allowing you to respond to them more effectively. Journaling is another powerful tool that aligns with Nietzsche's philosophy. Writing about your daily experiences, challenges, and triumphs can provide clarity and insight into your own battles. You might ask yourself questions like, what fears did I face today, or how did I assert my individuality? This practice encourages you to track your growth over time and recognize patterns in your behavior that may need addressing. Additionally, setting personal goals based on your authentic desires can help reinforce your individuality. Rather than conforming to external expectations, identify what genuinely excites you and pursue it. This could mean taking up a new hobby, changing careers, or simply speaking your mind more openly. Each small step toward living authentically strengthens your resolve and builds resilience. Lastly, consider sharing your journey with others. Engaging in conversations about your experiences can foster deeper connections and create a supportive community. By discussing your struggles and triumphs, you not only gain perspective but also inspire those around you to embrace their own silent wars. By applying these practical strategies inspired by Nietzsche's philosophy, you can navigate the complexities of life with greater confidence and authenticity, transforming internal conflicts into pathways for personal empowerment. In conclusion, Nietzsche's philosophy unveils the profound concept that everyone carries a silent war within them, marked by internal struggles such as self-doubt, fear, and the desire for acceptance. Recognizing and confronting these battles is not just a challenge, it is a vital part of personal growth and empowerment. By embracing our uniqueness and rejecting societal norms, we can navigate the complexities of life with greater authenticity. That will to power emphasizes our inherent drive to grow and assert ourselves, while the idea of eternal recurrence challenges us to consider how we would choose to live if we had to relive each moment indefinitely. This reflection encourages us to treat every experience as valuable and meaningful, inspiring us to engage fully with our lives. Utilizing practical strategies like mindfulness, journaling, and setting personal goals empowers us to become more aware of our inner conflicts. By doing so, we can transform struggles into stepping stones on our journey toward authenticity. Sharing our experiences fosters connections with others who may be facing similar battles, creating a supportive community that inspires collective growth. Ultimately, understanding the silent war within us opens the door to profound self-discovery and personal empowerment. By recognizing that these internal struggles are universal, we can learn to embrace them as essential elements of our human experience. As we apply Nietzsche's ideas in our daily lives, we cultivate resilience and a deeper commitment to becoming the individuals we are meant to be, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with confidence and purpose.